All right. Blessed be. I'm going to give you a prayer of a wholesome decree on this one. But let me explain something to you first, because this is where y'all seeming to have a lot of your troubles. You're not understanding in what way things work down here. Father said unto me, he said, the Spirit undoubtedly is precedent to that of this world. Meaning to say, things change on a spiritual level first, and then it manifests into this reality secondly. See, y'all thinking y'all doing things here first, and then it is manifesting spiritually wise. And that's not what it is. It is the Spirit that takes precedent. Let's say you have a problem, you're disagreeing with your neighbor, and all of a sudden you're feeling like you don't like him so much. What has to happen first before you dislike someone? Your spirit must change first, and then you dislike the person. So it was the spirit which changed first, and then it manifested into the reality. Just as a person who goes to take something or steal, their spirit must first change, be willing to do something as such, and then it manifests into the reality of where you're at. And I think this is where y'all having a lot of your problems, because you look into this realm, this dimension, this existence as thinking this is the predominant, and it's not. It is not. All right. So I'm gonna give you a little wholesome, a little wholesome prayer. This one here is Yahweh, and He is the God of this region, and I am always eternally thankful to Him. As a young man myself, at a very young age, 15, had to feed and clothe myself. It was Yahweh who came and helped get me through some very dark pathways and roads in life. Not until Jesus opened the door of salvation for me did I start to hear Father. But it was Yahweh who kept me alive, who stayed up with me on street corners until the sun came up that I could find something to eat the next day. And I'm thankful for that. Thank you, Yahweh. All right. You don't have to pray to Him. Everybody's pathway is a little different, so do what your spirit tells you. But for those of you who do want to reach out to Him, I can never find nothing bad to say of Him. He is a good God. All right. So I say, Yahweh, gracefully and humbly, we call on You. For all things that are good and wholesome come from up above. Let the Spirit of, then you say whatever it is you ask of, which abideth with Thee, abideth within me. For all things are made possible through the will of the eternal, ever-knowing and almighty, self-begotten Father. Hallowed be Thy name, the kingdom and glory endureth, worthy to be praised forevermore. Amen. You have some spirits of a good decree, and you should incorporate those. You don't find God in the book. You find God by in the way you walk, in the way you live with one another. And those things are peacefulness, prosperity, mindfulness, consideration, love, compassion, courage, harmony, love, ambition, admiration, time, beauty, mysteriousness, hopefulness, triumph. There is a lot of spirits of good decree out there, and whatever you feel is troubling you or challenging you, don't be afraid to ask of your Father to help you. You only need to ask. So if something feels as if it's coming overwhelming, I hear a lot of times people ask to give them clarity, that they might see what the problem is. I haven't been the best at that myself, because it kind of takes away the fun of it, the little wild card factor. I kind of like surprises, So, if you're having a problem, something you feel like you need a little help in something, ask. You only need ask of your Father. Satan, if he can give things which is not good, why not ask that of your Father? Why would you think he would give you any less? You don't have to look to something evil to find a means. You never did. All right. Y'all take care and be blessed.